Here we're subtracting a greater number from a lesser number. See, because 1 is less than 2. That means 1 is less than 2. Okay, so how are we going to subtract a greater number from a lesser number using this vertical arrangement? How do we do that? Okay. You can't. You can, but you can't. Unless you realize that if you're subtracting a greater number from a lesser number, you simply find the difference. Find the difference between 1 and 2. See here, so that's a positive 2. We're subtracting a positive 2, or you could say we're adding a negative 2. But we're just dealing with arithmetic right now, so I don't want to confuse you. So I'm going to give you something now. However, in algebra, there's no such thing as subtraction. You simply add a negative number. Okay. So a minus b is equal to a plus a negative b. Okay, you simply just find the difference. So for 1 minus 2, what you're going to do is for 1 minus 2, in our vertical arrangement here, I want you to try this. Write what I'm writing. 1 minus 2, set that equal to 2. You find the difference. I put this here. I say diff, the difference. Right, and then you put a negative under your result bar. So now instead of doing 1 minus 2, I do 2 minus 1, which basically means you're finding the difference between 2 and 1, and that's equal to 1. Now that's a positive 1. So I place that 1 here. So we know we get a negative 1. That's our answer. And that's your answer for here. 1 minus 2 equals negative 1. It's like taking a negative 2 and I add 1, it's going to give me a negative 1. See? Now I did a piece on the number line on the algebra segment. I want you to go on the algebra portion and look on the video. I'm going to put a video on there. I already did it actually, but I'm going to copy it again. Look up the video in the algebra section for the number line. And I'll explain to you why it is so. Okay. My point to show you here was that anytime you have a larger number subtracted from a smaller number, is that you want to rewrite it like this, like how I write it. Now they're not showing you this in school, but they're not showing you this, and ain't no teacher going to show you this in school because it's not part of the curriculum. But it does work. Okay, if you take meaning anything in this form, a minus b. Okay, where b is larger than a, you rewrite it. Okay, instead of the minus sign, you write DIF for difference. And then you put your minus sign, which we say it becomes a negative sign, under your result, so that when you do subtract A from B, you place the result there, it'll be correct because you already put the negative sign there. See? So rewrite it anytime, and this works for any time you're subtracting a larger number from a smaller number, okay? This works for when you're subtracting a larger number from a smaller number. Now, if you look on the website newmathtutor.com in the arithmetic section, in the addition and subtraction, I go through the rules of this, the addition and subtraction. So I'm working with the notes. If you haven't done so already, you should download this book, which is basically the notes from my website and the notes I'll be going over through the video. You can download this right from the home page of my website, newmathtutor.com. It'll be right in the middle. It'll say Download Study Guide. Click on Download Study Guide. You have to click on to download this first page here, which is the cover page. Click on Download the cover page, and then go back and then click on Download Text. And then that's the book. It's 160 pages so far. I have it on there. And I'm going to keep updating it. So it goes through arithmetic, algebra, geometry, physics. Here's a percentages section. So you need to download this book. Okay? Make it a lot easier for you. Okay, now I want to do 3 minus 4. We're going to try 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4. Okay? That's going to give you a -1. So we're going to use the format I just showed you. 3 minus 4 equals the difference between 4 and 3. This is how you set it up. You write all of that first before you calculate anything. You take 3 minus 4. Don't write anything down here. Write your equal sign. Then write 4 over 3 and then put a DIF instead of a minus sign there, and then put your minus sign or negative sign. It becomes now under the result bar. I call this the result bar. Now you just simply subtract 4 minus 3 and get 1. Your answer is -1. Okay? So go on the addition and subtraction. Go on to the addition and subtraction section on my website and look up rules for adding real numbers. Okay? Rules for adding real numbers. (13 minus 4). Okay? 13 minus 4. How do we handle that? 13 minus 4 So here, because when we subtract numbers using this method, this vertical arrangement, we arrange them in columns. We subtract this number from 3, 4 from 3. We subtract